Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
You know, one of my favorite features of my iPhone 12 is its wireless charging and its MagSafe magnetic back. I was looking for a mount for my car that could hold my phone and charge it at the same time. Luckily for me, my boys over at Car Phone Zone hooked it up with a sleek magnetic mount charger. Imagine the look on my friends' faces when I pull out my sexy iPhone 12 and slap that bad boy onto the magnetic mount. And if that's not enough sauce, when they hear that sound and realize that it's also a charger, they look at me like I'm a god. In fact, I love the attention so much, I headed on over to Car Phone Zone myself and picked up a leather multifunctional car seat organizer. Now, whenever I pick up a girl for a date, she'll see how organized I am as soon as she hops in the whip. And she'll take a look at the magnetic mount with the fully juiced up iPhone 12. Always ready to go. So go ahead and check out carphonezone.com for all your car and phone accessory needs. And Car Phone Zone is hooking it up fat. Ricker and Bond listeners get a 15% discount when they use code PODCAST at checkout. That's PODCAST, all capital letters. 15% off store-wide. And you know they got that free shipping. Don't even play. carphonezone.com. Check them out now. Yo, we're here to let you know that Soho Karen is not a daddy, but I am.
Amazon is taking things down, and is it a slippery slope or the right call? And we're also talking about the things that they took down. Parler.
And Bitcoin's being dragged to hell, so...
Dragged
back to $1 a coin. If it goes to $1 a coin, I'm buying $1 million. Holy shit. All right, we'll be right back.
That's when the Ponzi scheme starts. Ricker and Bond.
How come you don't want me? You know that new style that you're looking for? If you want to keep going, I will keep going tonight. What's up? Hello. What cool is that?
Can't beat the fucking Clippers. Y'all make me sick with this shit.
Well, listen to this.
Politicians are a lot like that. They should be changed frequently for the same reason.
Yo, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to listen to Ricker and Bond.
Good, we find it now.
Protect the city.
My chains on antifreeze, it look like I made a clone. Wanna see you get more sassy, to bring out better emotions. She called me a god, the way I floated in her ocean. She called me Messiah, the way I floated in her ocean. Yeah, Jesus Christ, but I wasn't causing commotion. It is so right, yeah, I'm so good in hit it all night, we was drinking and smoking.
New Ricker and Bond. Good, we find it now.
I done went from GG to BB to LV. I done fuck with Kiki and Lily and Nene. I text her so proud of you and got my beats from TC. It is no way that you can know or see the things we see. She said she can tell every time that I lie through my teeth. Plus I know you had somebody.
New Future.
New Future. What a great song that is.
Or Old Future, I'm not really sure. I think it's Old Future, but new video.
Like a month? Is that the one with the Uzi?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good driving on the freeway fast song.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Drinking and smoking. Sounds like a old Wiz Khalifa song.
That's a good drinking and smoking, driving fast on the freeway song.
No, it was the title of the song, Drinking and Smoking.
Oh.
Yeah, with an
God,
N.
Such a God, I wish that song came out in college.
I wish most Future songs really did come out in college. Life is
Future,
good.
like, how old is that guy? He's like 33, right?
Yeah, I'd say mid 30s.
Future is what can happen when you never give up on music. He's 37, jeez.
He also came from like a big Atlanta music lineage.
Yeah.
So,
but like I don't know. I feel like,
and he is unique with it. He always did a Future thing.
I feel like he had like a group of friends in Atlanta that all rapped just like him, and then he was the one. He was the one that just didn't quit, and it just blew up.
So from what I know, he's a cousin of a
cousin of past and present, right?
Yes.
Singers. Sorry.
No, I get it. Of the Dungeon Family, which is like Outkast kind of crew in like the 90s. And so he was like the younger cousin of, and was around maybe he was around. I don't know. I wasn't there. But of people doing like Outkast production and like Goody Mob production, and he was just doing kind of like, I don't know, more future oriented stuff. No pun intended.
Yeah, he's very very unique in his sound. Very confident with his flow.
Yeah.
Very.
In that song, Uzi took that Future flow.
It's equally the sound and Future style that really.
And the memes.
That really help. Imagine if he just wasn't like that cool looking.
Is he cool looking? I've had multiple confirmations that of females looking at him for kind of the first time and be like, "Oh, he's kind of weird."
I think he's the coolest looking rapper. I think he doesn't look corny. Maybe because he's older.
Yeah.
You know, like he doesn't have like tattoos all over his face.
No,
he's tatted up. But
he's
like,
also
he has
older,
clean
though.
dreads.
He's like he's been doing it for a minute. He's also been like hella output too. Hella output.
He always has cool glasses on. His dreads don't look nasty like Wayne's.
I enjoy his locks.
Oh, if he cut off his locks, it's over.
Oh wow! I don't know if you've never known the future without locks.
He looked like Kid Cudi. It wouldn't work.
Kid Cudi had locks, or just he looks like Kid Cudi if he did.
He would look like Kid Cudi.
Oh,
I think. I don't know. Just don't do it, Fuge.
Rick and Bond,
Sure,
2:43, Monday is when this is being put out at 2 a.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Yeah, so
or
hopefully
Eastern
you're the
Standard
first
Time.
one to listen.
I think
know I'll
Eastern,
be.
not Pacific. So welcome in the morning. You're getting your morning your morning alcoholless beer as you do before work. You hop in the car, get that zero Heineken, and you just turn on Ricker and Bond, cuddle up with your friends, platonically, of course. She doesn't
with consent.
She doesn't like you like that.
She doesn't like you like that. She has a boyfriend, but she doesn't like her boyfriend enough to not cuddle with you. So maybe you have a chance.
I mean, you have at least some stake in her life that she feels secure and comfort with you, which is, maybe that's just all you need. You give security to a young lass.
Yeah, her boyfriend's slacking in some departments, so I don't know. Maybe you try to be that side, that side piece.
Maybe read a book to her at night.
Read a book to her at night, but don't go overboard. Don't go visit her mom or anything. Just like chill a little bit, drop off some dick. And, just keep it casual.
Just a couple hints here and there. Ricker Bond, 2:44.
Ricker and Bond.
Monday. He's Bond, I'm Ricker. I'm Ricker, he's Bond.
I am Bond, and he's Ricker.
You know what? You're right, dude. I am Ricker.
You know what?
You're fucking goddamn right, dude.
I do have an identity. Damn. What's going on, man? What's cracking?
Oh, nothing, man. Just chewing a pill, drinking coffee, and drinking water.
Chewing a pill?
Yeah.
What you got? You want to share?
Vitamin B12.
Oh, nice. I gotta take some vitamins, bro.
Yeah, it's a tasty young pill. It's chewy and tastes like candy, and it's supposed to give you energy. So, B12, dude. You know what it is?
Fucking that rat in the background, just.
Not particularly on my screen. There's a lot of contrast on the opposite way of contrast.
I'll go grab her off the.
It's very white in that kitchen, and the cat just has dirty. Oh, maybe he's not getting the dirty paws. Bringing the cat over to the pod station.
Fucking with the fucking pod. Hey guys, I'm back.
I guess
it's Monday.
It's still kind of dirty paws from the cat. I guess.
Damn, it's Monday.
Yeah.
2021, we're in it.
Instagram Ricker and Bond. I would like to point out that, Ricker and Bond has an okay following of stealing other people's funny content on Instagram, right?
It's a pretty sexy ratio, honestly.
Of what?
When you look at the followers, the likes.
Yeah.
That's like the sexiest it could get.
Yeah. It's
like what, 9 to fucking 5,000?
It's going all right, dude. It's going all right, for just stealing TikToks. And before I point out something else, TikTok has moved their watermark from the top left to right at the first. It's in the middle, right where that Instagram space is.
They know what you're doing.
And it's not fun. It doesn't look great, but people still laugh. I had a poll, Instagram Ricker and Bond on the story says, do you listen to Ricker and Bond regularly? And I would like to point out that collared shirt, which is my personal Instagram, is the only account that clicked yes on it. The rest,
I clicked no.
Yeah, the rest, it's about, okay poll amounts, which is good. Like to get that interaction with the users. The rest have been no. So,
how many total votes?
It might be around 20, which is kind of an average of what people are giving up.
Yeah.
Ooh, another yes.
What was I gonna say?
Hey,
sometimes I watch these TikToks.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I know I have it in me to make something this funny.
It's just
but there's something in me. There's something in me that's holding me back, and I don't know what it is.
To be, it's the gene you had to be a Viner,
Yeah, I think I have this anxiety about like making something and just blowing up and my face being everywhere.
Oh, so
it's kind of like a fear.
You're a pussy.
I don't know what it is.
Damn, my coffee's lukewarm. Fear of succeeding?
No, not of succeeding, just of being like
over publicized, Okay.
Like,
interesting.
It's weird. No, I don't like, unless it's like fear of being over publicized for something I didn't mean to do,
I mean, like what?
I don't know.
Some content that is just racy?
I guess all press is good press.
This is definitely true.
Except for this one story. Did you hear about that one girl who was, forget her name, but she's being called Soho Karen. She was in New York, and apparently she lost her phone in a hotel lobby. And she was like looking for it. She was going berserk, and she fucking stops this 14-year-old black kid and
I saw that
accuses
video
him.
like weeks ago, I think.
Oh, is it an old video?
I think so, if I'm thinking of the right one.
Yeah, so anyway, she accuses him. He says, nah, I don't have it. And she wrestles him to the ground. She's 22, he's 14.
Oh.
And then her fucking dad fights her. Anyway, she is in California and she's arrested for wanted for assault of a minor or something. And she was on the Gayle King show. And she did an interview with Gayle King, and this is how the story really blew up. It was just the most disgusting interview you've ever seen, like the rudest thing ever. Fucking, we should play it real quick. Let me find it. This stupid cat. Fuck off.
It was a father and a son.
It was a father and a son. Yeah.
The father is recording her acting a fool in the hotel lobby, which I think is a song. In the hotel lobby.
In the hotel, yeah. This girl was she was wearing some "Call Me Daddy" merch. Apparently.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude. She's get this. She had a hat that said "Daddy," and apparently her lawyer was like, "You should probably not wear that." She was like, "Nah, I'm gonna wear it."
Oh, during the interview?
Yeah. Oh, she didn't say that during the interview, but she was wearing the hat during the interview.
Which it might not be explicitly that, but I think "Call Me Daddy" is a podcast of Barstool Sports fame.
Yes, not as popular as Ricker and Bond, but pretty close. I can't.
We like to give back.
Share anything, but here's the video if you want to share with the viewers.
Yeah. Would love to do that.
Here we are, just podding away, podding our lives away.
Gayle King, and I want to say Gayle Kim. Gayle Kim is a female wrestler. Just want to point that out. She used to work for Impact Wrestling.
Oh, there's two Gayle Kings then. Both female wrestlers.
Gayle Kim is the wrestler. She's in the Impact Hall of Fame. I just want to put that out there as well. Black hat's kind of dirty. I want to point that out. There's a little bit of fuzz on there.
I wonder what that white stuff is. Oh, it's fuzz.
Yeah. I mean,
Daddy.
Probably her dog.
Ew.
Yo, that sounds like something that Shlomo, you know what I'm talking about, the YouTube, who make music videos out of like people talking.
Yeah.
Sounds like something that would happen.
Oh, maybe it's just me.
What?
It's just like laggy as hell, but the sound sounds good.
It's just
she's fucking. She sucks. Like, imagine getting famous for that.
I thought she was older. Yeah, I thought she was. When I watched the video for the first time, I thought she was kind of an older lady. She kind of looks weathered.
Yeah, she's 22. So yeah, I think she's in jail for for assault.
Post interview.
I think so. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Why'd she pull up with? I'm assuming her mom.
How'd she what?
Why'd she pull up with the interview with her mom?
That's her attorney.
Yeah.
So.
Is it also her mom though? You never know.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, I just like if I was in that situation, I would not have a Good Morning America or whatever the hell that was, because you're just asking to be memed. Yeah,
you might come out of jail on the other side with some, I don't know, maybe some leverage and making some kind of platform. I don't know.
Oh, she's definitely gonna become a rapper after this for sure.
That's what a lot of people were saying. A little harken back to Dr. Phil and what's her name?
Gotta get that leverage.
Back to Dr. Phil and them.
Dr. Phil.
Was that Daddy Hat actually a Call Me Daddy merch? Do you know this? Can you confirm or deny?
I saw a tweet from the Call Me Daddy host.
Yeah.
And she said,
what'd she say?
That it was not Call Me Daddy merch. It was not official merch.
But if you want to listen to the pod.
She can say with absolute certainty that even if it was, this human is not a daddy.
Okay.
I guess that's what they call their fan base, which is awesome.
Never been completely sure on that, because I have seen Call Me Daddy in the bios of Tinders and Bumbles and whatnot.
I've seen that too. What does that mean?
I'm assuming that is fan base of the Call Me Daddy podcast.
That's fucking power.
I'm pretty sure it's like, I mean, first of all, it's Barstool. So at Barstool, are you aware of kind of the Barstool aura?
Yeah.
Are you aware of Barstool at all? You know, like
not really. Actually, no. It's like, I feel like it's like sports shit.
Yeah. But the CEO, it's a pretty interesting company. The CEO is kind of a fun brand. He's kind of outspoken and
Who
kind
owns
of
it?
memey.
Anyway.
Dave Portney. You can look him up. He has a funny brand and funny antics with the company. He's also like in bed with I don't think
Call Me Daddy host.
No, but he's also older. But they kind of
they have gear that says cheat on him.
Huh?
They have gear that says cheat on him.
Oh shit. Yeah. But it's kind of that same brand where it's very say it with your chest and then kind of outlandish and very in your face.
Damn, we really need some cooler merch. What the fuck are we doing?
Can I get a rundown of this merch?
We got
Just Call Me Daddy merch.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me fucking share my screen. Oh, it's all good. So we got Call Her Daddy shirts, hoodies, tank tops, sweats, all the good stuff. We have stuff that says Blocked, Daddy Gang, Unwell. That's a good one. Father, DILF. The blocked one's really good. Cho, what does Cho mean? Oh, Call Her CHD. I am unwell. This is all shit my sister would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised she doesn't fucking. She probably does. Ooh, that's a clean logo. That's a fucking clean logo. Dump him, block him. Daddy, cheat on him, block him. Very high school, college girl targeted.
That's the niche.
I can see the appeal. Oh, they got little shot glasses. $25 each, by the way, for a pack of 4.
Wow, where'd you go?
Daddy necklace for $40. Team Alex. Suits suck. Wednesday, Call Her Daddy. The T unwell. Yeah, so they're really just fucking cashing the fuck out.
We like to do our charity over here at Ricker and Bond, so we would like to give these lesser podcasts the shine that they on a bigger platform. So we're just doing our part.
I wonder how long this show has been on. Call Her Daddy
2012
was started in
I think it's new,
2018
Yeah.
when Ricker and Bond started. Yeah.
You know, sometimes your peers are just not doing as well as you, and you got to be humble at that point. You know, call her daddy. It's what it is. You know, you have still time to shine. I'm sure you're doing your thing, and you keep chugging along, and sometimes you can get to that R&B status. You know.
In 2020, Call Her Daddy was the 5th most popular podcast on the streaming service
Only 5th,
Spotify.
huh? Yikes.
In January 2021, Mia Ponsetto, also known as Soho Karen, gave an interview with Gayle King over a 2020 incident in which she falsely accused a 14-year-old black boy of stealing her iPhone. In the interview, Ponsetto is seen wearing a daddy baseball cap in reference to the Call Her Daddy podcast. Alexandra Cooper later commented that this was not official merch from the Call Her Daddy website.
This might be the Joe Budden Drake moment of Call Her Daddy.
Yeah.
This might be that moment where you get some somewhat, I mean, it's kind of different, but you might get that little spike in views. Call Her Daddy.
Yeah. I think they do so well because they have like a lot of guests.
They do guess,
Yeah.
but it's also a quiet and enigmatic host that's not as enigmatic as R&B, but it's
we might have to revisit our strict no guest rule.
That's kind of how you go to podcast for sure.
Yeah. Well, who we get? Who's fucking...
Just memes, dude.
I got Elon's number. He said he's down any time, but I don't know.
We could tap some of these TikTok people.
Yeah. We'd be like, hey, how do you feel about us stealing your content?
Exactly that. And it could be a once a week, semi-monthly, one trimester type of joint. Wouldn't hurt. But also, like, TikTok audiences aren't really TikTok audiences. We could get audience, like, I don't know. Who would you enjoy to talk about? Who would you enjoy to talk?
I think I got porn stars on here. We could do that.
That is a possibility.
I like this. I want to get people that's like educational, but then you also want to get people that are entertaining. You know?
Yeah. Maybe you get the entertaining people and kind of skew that business towards it, or you get the business kind of people and skew that entertainment. You can mix and flow with in between the two.
Yeah, we definitely gotta.
I never hit up. I never hit up the PR for the platform that's doing the Paul and Floyd fight.
Oh, you did it? What? No!
I didn't. I dropped the ball on that one. Still do it.
We can.
Live on here. I don't know. Guess are pretty much the only way to grow a podcast without growing your brand.
Yeah. I wonder if there's any fucking washed up comedians. They'll do any podcast.
Yeah. Could do local cats, but it's not really the I guess if you have a local audience, but
we could do a canceled series where we contact people that have been canceled and we ask them how it feels to be canceled.
That's fun.
That'd be cool.
Who's been canceled recently?
Chris D'Elia. How does it feel to be canceled?
D'Elia's he's pretty big brand.
We got Ellen on the show. Ellen, how does it feel to be canceled?
I think her cancel has already run its limit.
Is she back? Is she forgiven?
I don't know. Sometimes you just feel when someone's back, you know. Right now, Ellen feels like she's back to me.
Yeah, apparently the show's off the air until Corona's over because it's so bad right now. We're looking at 1 in 5 positive tests in LA. Today, my good friend Sean was like, yo, come over. I'm like, bro, how many people are over there? He's like, 6. I'm like, no.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's statistics for you.
Yeah, so at least 2 people there had it for sure. 3, because not everybody's getting fucking tested.
But, you know, not dead, so.
Not dead. Knock on wood. All right, let's hop into the next track.
Vamos, pues. Zoom. Future Hendrix.
Yeah. Hold in the back with the trunk in the front. Smoking on gas, 2-5 in the blunt. Popping new tags, it's 1/1. I got them chopsticks, ain't going to lunch. Came out the creek, had to jump off a ton. Made off the streets, I came up from a crumb. 2,000 just for the shoes I put on. Spin out and do a 360 for nothing. Freestyling while I got kush on my lung. Crackle out Burberry, that's what I'm on. Packed out the club, that's $250,000. High price fashion, Italian Milan. She get attached and I'm going on a run. Took the good batch and I can't feel my toes. Hundreds of baddies, it's hard to choose one. Green like the shooters is already done. Green like the shooters, they already on it. Take a few addies and go on a coma. Taking and rapping them bells, my diploma. Driving my space coupe, going to Daytona. Lie around the corner like.
You ever hear music and you're just like, it brings some kind of like, I don't know if euphoria is the right word, but it's just like damn, this is good, and I'm glad someone made it, and like you're proud of some random person who made it, and you're like, hey, just keep going, dude.
Yeah.
Just like unique production. It's not following everybody else. Sounds different. Has the keys to make some kind of chemistry in your brain be like, oh damn, this is going. This is nice.
The Weeknd did an
Hendrix,
interview recently, and he said, if I were to retire today, I feel like my body of work would be complete, and I got sad.
Yeah.
I was like, dog, you're not done. You got like 3-4 more albums
gun
left,
to your
bro.
head, dude. I mean,
Get in the studio, bro.
He's done probably the perfect storyline of albums you could do.
You think After Hours is a good ending? I think it could be better. I think he got like at least one more just fucking.
You could have a bigger, just like great album, but I don't know. It's because, especially with The Weeknd, every album is going to be different, and it's going to be a different feel. So I don't know. You might never have that like, damn, this is that exclamation point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. And After Hours was such like a different taste in the mouth too. I don't know, that could, especially with the like what I'm saying, kind of just like with the visuals and having like a very narrative oriented art output with Weeknd, like that would you could be satisfied with, especially from an artistic point of view of like, yeah, I did my work. Yeah. Especially when you've been like top of the charts too. Like when you've been a successful musician and you've also had like narrative to it, that's crazy.
I think he's gonna chill for a couple years, like 3 years,
maybe,
just
dude.
lay low.
I was really hoping, getting my Chargers boy Phillip Rivers in the Super Bowl with The Weeknd. That'd be great. It didn't happen. I've been watching playoff football. I haven't watched NFL in a minute.
I haven't watched NFL ever.
Yeah, it's not that fun, but I was getting into it. NFL, Ricker and Bond, second trimester, 244. Instagram, go over there, subscribe to wherever you listen to podcasts. First of all, listen to us every day, 3 days a week. That's 3 hours plus some other hours of editing and whatnot.
Yeah, bitch, do it, bitch.
At least 5 hours of research beforehand. I mean, that's just off top. That's just without trying, So
yeah.
And make sure when there's a poll, as you do it truthfully. And if you don't listen to Rick and Bond, say no, dude. Say no. We don't listen to your fucking bullshit. We only here for the memes.
We're only here for the memes. I recently purchased the iPhone 12, and just the perfect device. What can I say? That's all I gotta say. Just the perfect device.
Yeah. I do really enjoy the MacBook Pro.
Yeah, it's like the Mac is just like, come on. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You guys what really, the fuck, guys?
You guys really gave those schematics over to those cats in China, and they really did it to the highest extent. I do have, and what I don't enjoy is a dirty computer, right? And I have some oil residue on my trackpad. I'm not too happy about that.
Yeah. I know there's a way to get that off. I just don't know it.
It's just, you gotta live with it sometimes. But also, like, is it gonna touch the screen when the screen's down?
I don't know. I mean, it looks like it's a little bit receded, the trackpad, so you might be good. I got this shitty keyboard and this big trackpad here, so I barely touch my computer.
Nice.
Yeah, I keep that bitch fucking clean. Except when I gotta take it to work.
Just some dust on it sometimes, dude. And just like every little bit of dust, it's just like, it pains me.
Yeah, you get like a nice little Swiffer thing. I was
looking up like keyboard things, but then that's gonna touch the screen, and I'm not about that.
Hit up Amazon, type in microfiber cloth. That's all you need.
Okay.
That's all you need. But then don't put that bitch in the washing machine, because that'll make it scratchy, and that'll fuck up your shit.
No scratchy. Right now, I've kind of just been using
your spit
lens cleaners for the little dust on the actual screen. But then I'm thinking of all the dust that goes into like the keyboard. This lens cleaner's not the move to go, Mr. Computer Person.
Make sure that lens cleaner is not taking off your fucking there's some sort of coating on it that's like anti-glare coating, and then when that starts peeling off, your screen looks like shit.
Oh.
Yeah, that happened to me once.
Oh, that's scary.
But you should be fine.
Oh, you had like a weird kind of felty lens cleaner.
Yeah.
Is that the one you're talking about?
Nah, I think I used something else when my shit was fucked up, but then Apple replaced it for free because there's like, yo, that's our bad. Like, we fucked up this batch of screens, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I was like, that's what's up, dude.
Well, I'm thinking in the future already of when I walk into Apple and say like, hey man, there's a bunch of dust on my keyboard and I need you guys to just gut my shit. Can you clean it?
And you're like, yeah, that'll be $90.
Yeah, I mean, it's just what it is. You got me in the system, dude.
You gotta
the screwdriver doesn't fit.
What is it called? That spray thing? Dust fucker?
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. That's
over here, I touched my... I touched the Apple logo once, and it that shit...
That'll smudge.
Yeah, so I buffed that shit out real fucking quick. That never touched that accidentally again.
One time I was in the shower.
Goodness gracious.
I was in the shower. I come out. My computer's just up. Cat's just sitting on the fucking keyboard, just like laying there. Looks at me. And I'm like, holy shit.
Jeeves, what are you doing?
Holy fucking. I grabbed the cat.
Started
threw her at the fucking wall
as
hard as no, I didn't do that. I gently lifted her and I said, don't ever do that again, you stupid bitch. And I closed the keyboard gently.
Yes,
and now
please.
She just climbs on top of it.
Nice.
That stupid cat.
Would you rename your cat Jeeves if you could?
Nah. Jeeves.
Jeeves. Like
Jeeves.
Ask Jeeves, which is really hard to say.
No. I don't even call her Ryan. I just say Kitty.
Yeah.
Hey,
that's
Kitty.
Whenever I interact with a neighborhood cat, I do call it Kitty as well. It's like, hey, Kitty.
Hey, Kitty, you stupid kitty.
I say, hey, what's up, cat? Speaking of felines, dude, Parler, bro.
Parler. Speaking
Parler,
of
in parallel, Trump just being banned from more than Twitter and Facebook. There was a screenshot going around of just basically all the internet things of him saying he's not supposed to be there. I saw Google was one of the logos. I actually don't know if it was an actual thing, but
yeah, I saw Grindr on there. I was like, who cares?
I mean,
so here's the thing.
Trump Grindr, a Trump Grindr visual is just nasty. Is he a bottom?
He's like, this is the only place dude. I can fucking reach my followers. Please make an account. I know this is against Jesus, but
is he even Christian, bro?
I don't think so, but he has to appeal to that Christian base.
Yeah, got to.
So we went over why, and we get deep into this on today's new episode of Processing Power, which you're going to listen to right after this. We got into why he's banned off social media, because essentially he's violating their terms of service. Subsection B-A under Twitter rules say, do not incite a riot that will make people tear down the Capitol.
Violence, no violence inciting.
Yeah, so, but this is interesting, and there is and Parler was taken down from Google, Amazon store, and Apple, because I guess they all have a rule that social media has to be moderated in some way. So Parler can't be on those things. So it wasn't, I don't think it was specifically because of Trump. It was because Parler's.
It was more violence from what I'm aware. Parler, by the way, is a social media app that was made kind of as a ping pong to Twitter being restricted of people and kind of a lot of it was kind of magnetized towards conservative voices. But I also saw it from, there was like a random artist that I was following on Instagram, and Instagram bans kind of nudity, and so he's like, yo, I'm gonna be on Parler, and I was like, oh, interesting. But it was definitely kind of catered towards like a safe haven for conservative voices on running from Twitter. This
is what's really interesting, and I think this might be on the verge of a little dangerous. Apparently, Amazon is booting Parler off of AWS.
Yeah.
I don't know if Amazon's ever done something like this before. If you don't know, AWS is its web hosting service, which basically hosts websites. It hosts the majority of the internet, Uber, Yelp, like a bunch of websites that you use. And I know there's worse shit on Amazon web services than this. So I'm wondering why.
Yeah, that is pretty interesting.
This is from BuzzFeed News. Amazon notified Parler that it would be cutting off social network favored by conservatives and extremists from its cloud hosting service, Amazon Web Services, according to an email obtained by BuzzFeed News. The suspension, which will go into effect on Sunday just before midnight, means that Parler will be unable to operate and will go offline unless it finds another hosting service. People on Parler use the social network to stoke fear, spread hate, and coordinate the insurrection at the Capitol building on Wednesday. The app has recently been overrun with death threats, celebrations of violence, and posts encouraging patriots to march on Washington, D.C. with weapons on January 19th, the day before the inauguration of Joe Biden. In an email obtained by BuzzFeed News, the AWS Trust and Safety team told Parler Chief Policy Officer Amy Paycoff that the calls for violence propagating across the social network violated the terms of service. Interesting. Amazon said it was unconvinced that the service's plan to use volunteers to moderate calls for violence and hate speech would be effective. Recently, we've seen a steady increase in this violent content on your website, all of which violate our terms, the email reads. It's clear that Parler does not have an effective process to comply with the AWS terms of service, and Amazon spokesperson declined to comment on the suspension. In a post on Saturday following the publication of the story, Parler CEO John Matz, who did not return a request for comment to BuzzFeed News, said it is possible the social network will be unavailable on the internet for up to a week as we rebuild from scratch.
Interesting. Interesting.
This was a coordinated attack by tech giants to kill competition in the marketplace, he wrote on Parler. We were too successful too fast. On Parler, reaction to the impending ban was swift and outraged, with some discussing violence against Amazon. It would be a pity if someone with explosives training were to pay a visit to the AWS data centers, one person wrote. Amazon's move comes...
Wait, from an official Parler thing, or is that just some random person on Parler?
This is some random person on Parler. Okay. Here's I don't know what you call posts on Parlers. Parleys? Here's another Parley.
I signed up for it a long time ago, and I didn't use it because it was a weird interface. But yeah, it was very kind of like startup app interfacey.
Yeah, they should all jump on Clubhouse, dude.
Yeah,
that would be fucking funny, bro.
That'd be wild. I haven't been on Clubhouse in a while, dude. I've also seen a lot of Clubhouse memes with it.
But yeah, Clubhouse is kind of becoming not
running
cool.
Its course.
Amazon's move comes after Apple banned Parler from its App Store on Saturday afternoon after the platform failed to introduce moderation plan to protect public safety. On Friday, Apple gave Parler 24 hours to mitigate the planning of illegal and dangerous activities occurring on the service or face expulsion.
That's not a bad ultimatum. 24 is kind of not the most if you're kind of trying to get a good moderation interface for a new app, but somewhat fair.
Amazon's move, however, will remove the infrastructure from which Parler operates. It was launched in 2018, safe haven for people banned from popular sites like Facebook and Twitter. Yeah.
Somewhat true. What do you think?
I mean, okay, so here's the thing. Like, Amazon has a point that they can ban whoever they want from their service because it's their terms of service. But there's fucking child porn websites on AWS probably. There's fucking trafficking sites. Dude, there has to be. The majority of the internet's on AWS. Even if you host a website on like WordPress or something, that runs through AWS.
Okay.
So fucking Pornhub just got a bunch of shit for apparently having like underage girls on their website. Why doesn't Amazon take them down?
Because they mitigated it.
Did they?
Yeah. I mean, they swiftly did. Once you get a bunch of press, they were like, all right, we're going to make it only verified people. And that would be the response to a bunch of news press being like, hey, we're going to not use Pornhub. Pornhub said, oh, we're going to scramble around in the next 3 hours and try to fix that. It does seem that, there's a lot of pressure when you get a lot of press on something. Pornhub got a lot of press, so everybody had to be like, all right, we're doing something. And then Amazon said, hey, or not Amazon, but everybody that was advertising with them were like, all right, we're not going to advertise. Pornhub made a reaction from that. You get a lot of press of people inciting violence on a new social media that had some momentum behind it. You'd probably get some reaction of the entities that are lifting that up of, can you guys not have violence on your site? And if you can't, then we're probably going to take you down. But I think
Craigslist has had fucking prostitute advertisements for decades,
Like I said, I think press might have a lot to do with it.
There's been press on this though, and they say, oh, we take it down, but then it goes back up. Why is it Amazon like, oh, you're not taking this seriously?
Oh, Craigslist, you mean?
Yeah.
I mean, has it been super I've never heard of a mainstream news media cover a Craigslist.
It hasn't been this mainstream, but I haven't heard any specific calls for Amazon to take the infrastructure of the website down from their servers. I heard a call to take it down from their app store because that's a little different.
Yeah,
but
that is true.
Amazon has 32% market share of the internet.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I could see the potential for a slope, of course.
Amazon
slippery.
Parler only has a couple. I mean, unless they just use their own servers, which probably isn't going to happen. Has a couple choices. Google Cloud, which probably isn't going to accept them because it's Google. Then there's Microsoft Azure, which is 19% of market share. Alibaba Cloud. Who knows where that'll go?
Yeah, it's not a lot of good branding for Parler if there's being stuck with inciting of violence as the top of mind for what people think about it.
I do think violence is bad, but I mean, of course, but who's to say, like, in the future Jeff Bezos is like, I don't like this fucking website, what they write about me. They're violating fucking terms of service. Take them off our servers.
Well, that's when you get to the monopoly argument for the government versus Google, Facebook, Amazon.
Yeah.
And it's it does teeter on that private company, but also this is most of the world, or at least the US.
Yeah, like we talked about this a little last time. The internet used to be literally the Wild West, literal free, and now it's controlled by a couple people. Have you ever heard of aggregation theory?
I don't think so.
Oh shit, we gotta talk about that.
Let's look up a
after
definition.
The break.
Has it been 20, dog?
It's been 22.
Alrighty dokie.
Porsche 911 can't see me no more. I be a pop, but I want some more. Fast car, I want all the smoke. Yeah, all the smoke. Porsche 911 can't see me no more. I be a pop, but I want some more. Fast car, I want all the smoke. Yeah, all the smoke. Porsche 911 can't see me no more. I be a pop, but I want some more. Yeah.
We have played that before, but I like that.
Sway Lee, step it up, bro. This guy is fucking copying your swag, bro.
Oh shit! You know what, dude? I literally thought that was featuring Sway Lee. So I'm seeing this man named Tyler Yahweh, which I think that's how you spell it, Yahweh. We just gotta shout out to the Lord and all that. And I thought it was featuring Sway Lee, and he was like singing the hook. And I was like, oh, he's singing the hook. I guess they got the waves from Sway Lee, and they couldn't get him in the music video. But Tyler Yahweh.
That's a good song. I was like, damn, Sway. But then I was like, no, not Sway.
Ricker and Bond, everybody, thanks for listening so much. If it's your first time listening, thanks for listening this far. If it's your last time listening, it's you've had a good run. We thank you for your service and everything you've done for us so far over here at Ricker and Bond.
We appreciate you.
WS.live/store. We got merch. If you are getting into an assault case and are memed on the internet, if you're doing your interview wearing R&B hat, not officially, but maybe just says R&B.
Yeah.
What if we had a hat that was unofficial? It's called unofficial R&B for when you're memed badly.
We should make Team Ricker and Team Bond shirts.
I like it.
Yeah.
A lot of gamify there. You gotta gamify everything. Gotta gamify it.
Gotta put us against each other.
Yeah. Aggregation.
Aggregation theory is basically this thing. It's created by this guy. His name is... What's this guy's name? Ben Thompson.
PT.
Basically, it says here it's a completely new way to understand business and the internet, but I'm going to explain it myself. Google is an aggregator, and all it does is it organizes information and gives it to people, right? Whereas Uber is also an aggregator. All it does is it organizes drivers and it connects drivers with customers. Okay. Imagine, I saw this on a video, imagine Walmart, and around Walmart there's like little small businesses, right? If you go to Walmart and the Walmart doesn't have what you need, you can go to one of these small businesses and like maybe get what you need. Now imagine Walmart, but it's like an infinite Walmart. You can go in there and you can get anything you need, so there's no need to go to these other businesses. And in fact, the infinite Walmart is so big, the other businesses want to put their business inside the infinite Walmart, right? So because Google has such a big market share and they control the majority of the people on the internet, and Google like literally tells them what to see, there can never really be another Google, because all Google has to do is create the best customer experience possible and just organize information, right? Mm-hmm. Then when people want to make a business, they go to Google and use Google AdWords or Google fucking whatever, Mm-hmm. And that's the same thing with Facebook. It's the same thing with Uber. It's not really Apple, but yeah, it's like that's basically it. All these big companies are just aggregators now. Sure. It's gotten to the point where when you want to go to a website, you don't even type in the URL, you just Google it. Mm-hmm. Because just typing YouTube into the URL, not pressing .com, is literally Googling it. They were able to do that with maps beautifully. Yeah, it's pretty much it.
So is that parallel to monopolizing information? Yes. Do you break up the big hubs of information gatherers to other information gatherers?
Well, here's the thing. It's like there's still competition. I mean, barely, like Bing, but it doesn't matter. If everyone is using Google, then you're going to use Google. So, like if Google were to be split up today into Google 1, 2, and 3 or something.
Right? Google 3 for life, bro.
And they're like all the same, but one's a little better, but the majority of people, like 2's a little better than 1, but everybody's on 1. Mm-hmm. Or 1 is like access to the most information. Everybody's going to go to 1. Everybody's going to go to Facebook because their friends are on Facebook and all the information's already there. Like whether you like Facebook or not. Everyone's going to go to Uber because the drivers are already... I mean, the driver's going to go to Uber because everybody has Uber, you know?
Yeah.
No one's going to drive for fucking Bond Taxi app because there's no customers.
Yeah. Yeah. Monopoly equals best service sometimes. At least most overbearing services. Most ingrained services into the society.
Yeah. I doubt Mr. Adam Smith could have foreseen multi-trillion-dollar companies when he was drafting up his first ideas for capitalism.
It's the late part of that. It's the late part of that Mr. Smith draft, which is what people always like to reference. It's that late capitalism.
Yeah. Have you noticed there's not as much hate for Elon Musk becoming the richest man in the world as there was for Jeff Bezos?
Sure. I think one, you don't have... Elon Musk has a very different output of self-brand than Bezos does. Bezos isn't really making himself a brand. Musk is basically the brand of SpaceX and everything else. Also, Tesla and stuff is kind of more like really consumer, almost surplus things of people buying, where Amazon is kind of like giving you a service and kind of looks like it's taking over other services, you know? Tesla's kind of just, you know, we have another car in the market.
Yeah. I was like, I don't know, like let's say, because Amazon provides, from my perspective, I think they're both great.
Mm-hmm.
But Amazon provides a service that most people use, and it's great, and it works, and the customer service is great, and it's affordable. It arguably makes a lot of people's lives easier.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Tesla is still seen as kind of like a rich, bougie kind of type of car or product that a lot of people can't afford. Mm-hmm. You know? But Elon's so much cooler.
Amazon also kind of takes away from smaller business. You know, Tesla doesn't really do that.
I mean, Tesla kind of does. I mean, not yet, but
it's also Tesla's like quasi startup-y. You know what I mean?
Quasi startup-y. Tesla's been around for 20 years. Do you know Elon Musk didn't start Tesla?
Yeah, he was he apparently had like he kind of did some kind of kick out of the CEO or something.
Just wiggled his way in. Yeah, he was. He provided most of the early funding, and then he was like, "Yo, you suck."
Yeah,
bro.
I saw a meme of his father owned like a emerald mine or something.
Yeah, and apparently, Toyota initially invested $50 million into Tesla for a 2.5% stake, and right now that would be worth what did they say? Something ridiculous. Something like $70 billion or something. But they sold it in 2014.
You know, it's hard to
now they're getting fucked.
See the future, man.
Now they're getting
see the future.
Now they're getting fucked. Yo, EV, bro. I think Boeing's gonna fucking die on fucking Monday morning.
Yeah.
It's not financial advice. Another Boeing plane went missing.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Yeah, not good press for the BA.
Yeah, like right after they get another 737 MAX in the air, they lose another 737.
Damn, dog.
Yeah, so not flying for a while.
Is most of the Boeing planes of commercial airliners?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like all of them are.
It'll probably do something in the future where it won't be dead in the water.
Dead in the water? Was that a joke? Because it disappeared over the ocean.
No, it wasn't. Maybe subconsciously. I just had that subconscious, wittiness, but...
Wow.
Yeah. A lot of people getting fucked on that. It's gonna be a fun cap. In this new employment, it's remote and kind of just doing Facebook ads. Super not micromanaged and super kind of hands off. It's not, the best pay in the world, but I kind of have time to like do things on the internet.
Pay? 15?
36 salary.
36 salary? It's not bad if you can do other shit.
Huh?
It's not bad if you can do other shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Imagine making that working at Subway.
Yeah. I have time to manage, and so that I'm pretty grateful for. But I can, watch things and listen to things remotely. Kind of.
Damn, I gotta go back to work tomorrow.
Damn. Get that AirPod in your ear, dude.
Yeah, I gotta. Oh man, I don't want to.
Benzinga.
I don't know why she's making me, dude. If 1 out of every 5 people getting tested are positive, why would I go to work?
That up?
Huh?
Have you brought that up?
I'm going to.
Just be like, yo, I'm really not comfortable coming in during a pandemic.
Dude, but like, I don't want to fucking lose my job.
If you said, because I also brought this up, but these people are kind of lean on the side of scared. But it is pretty, statistics are there in LA. If you're like, yo, I'm super not comfortable coming in to a place where I could work from home efficiently, if you can do that, and be like, yeah, there's 1 in 5 people that got the roan, and it's just not my best interest. But I do see that fear of loss of employment as well.
Yeah. I can work from home, but I'm like, yo, let me just work from home.
It's a thing, dude.
It's like, I don't know. I just need another job.
Yeah. It's hard to get another job while you're in that job, dude.
Yeah.
It is.
It's hard to get another job while we're in a global pandemic.
That too. A lot of people doing remote, man.
And I don't want to touch my investments, because that would be bad.
Yeah. I'm reading Money Master the Game right now by Big Teeth Tony Robbins.
Mm-hmm.
That a lot of people have sworn by as a nice little literature of money managing and investment managing. Might be a fun read. Audiobooks on YouTube. He always likes a percentage of your income into investments and saving off top automatically. It's like the very first chapter.
I need it.
Get that little 10% automated off top, so you got future funds for your future self. You don't even think about it as your present self, being all FOMO with it.
I am putting all my money into the market. I want to make 50 grand this year just from investing.
So you're either looking at a very big...
I'm looking at smart trading. I'm looking at options strategies.
Percentages of... you're thinking of trading options rather than holding companies. Is that fair to assume?
I'm talking both.
Okay.
There are these things called leaps where they're options where you buy an option way deep in the money, something that's already been like surpassed. So like, let's say stock's $50 right now. You buy something that's like $25 and it's going to be expensive, right? Because it's already like surpassed. And then you buy it to expire like a year out. So you're controlling 100 shares of the company for a lot less money. So if the stock goes up $1, you make a lot of money. And because it's so far out of the money, or so deep in the money, then you're not going to lose a lot of money, right? Unless it fucking like goes down 50%, which is kind of unlikely unless your company sucks. But
so you're buying something for less than the share price, what it is right now.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. But you have to pay a premium, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's based on a lot of things. So because it's already like worth something, the intrinsic value was so high, your premium is going to be really expensive. So you might pay a couple grand or something, right? But when it expires or when it's close to expiration, if your stock goes up like a lot, you can make like a lot less money. It's like a lot of leverage.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you need to sell that contract to somebody in order to make money. Now, let's say your contract is worth so much. Let's say your contract's worth 10 grand and there's nobody to buy it. That's okay. You can exercise that option and buy the shares for that low price of $25 if the stock price of the stock is like $100. So
25 times 100.
Yeah, you still end up making money, you know.
But that's correct, right? 25.
Yeah, 25 times 100. So you get to buy the shares, and then you can fucking sell them for $100, whatever the stock is at that time. So you're gonna be making stupid returns, unless your fucking company pulls a Ford or an American Airlines and just goes upside down.
Always possible.
So it's definitely like a waiting game. You need to like. What? They say like it's like a 9 month to 2 year fucking thing.
Okay. But so you'd have to put in the amount, or have at least the amount of 100 shares of the full share price?
No. So let me look at Tesla. Trade fuel options. So if I were to buy an option for a year out, buy a call. Right now the share price is $867. If I were to go deep in the money, deep in there, for the right or the ability to buy Tesla for $300, $300, that would cost, it says here, $595.85 per share. So you multiply that by 100, it would cost me $59,000 to be able to buy 100 shares of Tesla for $500 off, if you're still following me.
Mm-hmm.
So like, you can do the math. Would it be cheaper to buy Tesla right now? Let me get a calculator. Come on, come up while I got my train of thought going. No! God damn, this fucking piece of shit.
Would it be cheaper to buy?
So would it be cheaper to buy? Dude, oh my god. Fuck it. Alright, so would it be cheaper to buy Tesla for 100 shares at the current price, 837 times 100? So right now that's $83,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or I can buy this contract for $53,000 or $59,000, whatever I said, and I'm controlling 100 shares of Tesla for $30,000 less, right? So the price goes. What?
In the contract's worth, so what you would get matters if that share price goes up or down, and the Greeks make that value.
Shit. Yes. So the Greeks determine that. Oh my god, I gotta check something real quick.
What?
So I had the fucking order, $59,000 buy.
Yeah.
In the thing.
Yeah.
And it froze. I was like, shit, did I accidentally buy it? But no, I
didn't. Would it allow you to buy that?
I don't think so.
If you didn't have that,
it was scary. No, I do not have that trust.
No, but if you didn't,
I don't know. Robinhood fucks people. I've seen people go like negative 60,000. They're like, what the fuck did I do?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like on Reddit, like people. Yeah, it's scary.
Get off of Wall Street Bets.
Yeah, Wall Street Bets is awful.
Get off.
I feel like some of it might be fake.
Probably some of it's real, but it's not good for your mindset, probably.
But yeah, so you control 100 shares for a lot less, and the underlying price of the stock affects the price of the options contract.
And underlying mean current share price?
Yes.
Okay.
So if you look at the Greeks, I believe it is. I think it's Theta.
The first joint, right? On Robinhood.
Yeah. So for an option I'm holding right now, it's like -78. So if Tesla, -0.78. So if Tesla moves $1.
Negative Theta. It goes down.
I really gotta review. It's I always get Delta and Theta confused. But anyway, maybe it's Delta. If Tesla moves $1, I make $30. If it goes up $1, I make $30. If it goes down $1, I make $30.
Yeah, that number.
I believe
times
Theta
100.
has to do with the implied volatility.
I see.
Yeah.
I did watch a very succinct video on an example of Robinhood and what it shows on the options.
Yeah. The book I'm reading, Trading Options for Dummies, like, all these numbers are correlated with like some mathematical fucking bullshit, and it's so like confusing, and I'm trying to get it down. Like, the price of the options contract that's determined by the strike price and the current share price, right?
I'm pretty sure volatility has a lot to do with it.
Volatility has it's a lot to do with it.
Look at my money, Bonowin. Like I said before, he was on EYL, but he kind of broke it down and had some tidbits. But
there's this guy on YouTube. His name is Adam in the Money. I think I might have talked about him.
No, I don't know.
He's like our age. He's like this nerdy, like blonde kid.
I'm so, especially with these YouTube things. I that one dude, the zip something. I get so wary of him.
I don't like that guy.
Sure.
Because like he seems smart, but he seems like more like a character.
Yeah, what I get scared of is the amount of people watching it, and just, I don't know. That's just kind of, at that point you're already down like a couple levels of people in the know. And he's from something, I don't know, he's talking about Neo and shit. But I don't know, watching YouTube and stuff like that, sometimes, I don't know. It could, I don't know if the risk to reward is that great.
Yeah, but I'm also like, dude, like,
people
if this
research.
fucking 20-year-old can understand this, then I can definitely understand it.
Yeah, it's knowledge, and
I'm getting fucked right now.
An experience, really, though.
Yo, Bitcoin is just plummeting, dude. This might be the drop.
Yeah, dude, found the top, baby. Congrats, everybody.
Should I pull out?
Definitely not, but it might be do some chart reading, see where it might go more down. But once you find that top, it's the fun starts, dude.
Yeah, this might be the drop we've all been waiting for.
It's at least something.
Yeah.
Did altcoins mirror it at all? I haven't been watching really. People trade that crypto during the weekends, man.
Market is down 6%. Ethereum is up 3%.
Interesting.
Everything looks like it's down except for Ethereum and Monero.
Monero, haven't heard that in a while.
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
Monero.
All these altcoins are just like,
using them to trade.
They're a lot. Like I'm really only trying to fuck with Bitcoin, maybe Ethereum. You know?
Yeah,
maybe Ethereum.
It's funny because you know it just from popular opinion of what people are saying is the ones, you know?
Yeah, like, Jesus.
It's funny to see. I was watching like CNBC and shit, and I don't know if before this year they had Bitcoin tickers, but it's fun to see that. Institutions, man. All right,
yeah.
Where are we at, man? Where are we at?
I think we're fucking.
Let's wrap up what used to be the third trimester of sports, and now the third trimester of options and a little more of stocks.
Yeah. So
call it a gosh darn day.
Thank you, everybody, for listening. You are the reason I breathe. You are the reason I love you.
You're the reason I come, dude.
Have a great day and enjoy the rest of your week. Also, Hodl. Or not. Whatever. Do whatever you want. God bless.
Hodl?
Hodl, bro.
High of day?
You never heard that?
I feel like I have, but does it mean hold?
Yeah, it means hold. It's just the meme way of saying hold.
Ah.
Internet culture.
It is fun. Stocks only go up, dude. Thanks for listening. Peace.
Have a great week.